Hey guys, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk, and so this time we're going to do 5 channels in 5 minutes. So yes, we're going to do some shout outs to 5 YouTube channels that you may or may not know about. So the first channel we're going to talk about, this guy I think has literally been on YouTube for about a week, has released his first few videos, has a handful of subscribers as I'm making this, Eddie's Vinyl Break. I believe he's originally from England. He currently lives in New Zealand. And the main thing that he's been doing is needle drops of old jazz, including some old shellac 78s. I saw one from Coleman Hawkins from like 1944. He also has a cute doggy in that video. And so even if you don't care about old jazz, you should watch it for the cute doggy. Second channel I'm going to talk about today is Yolanda Brooks, Queen of Sevens. And so the Sevens does tell you that her main love is the 7-inch record format. In particular, her sweet spot is music from the 1980s and those wonderful picture sleeves that you can get. If you're on Instagram, you may have seen Yolanda on Instagram. She's been posting pictures of her large 7-inch collection for a while now. She's now getting into YouTube and has made her first few videos on YouTube. Most recent one was kind of talking about some of her pickups in terms of the picture sleeves from the past few months. Basically, I get the sense that Yolanda watched a lot of MTV when she was a kid back in the 1980s. Next channel we're going to talk about, channel number 3, and I don't even remember how I learned about this guy, and I don't know what his name is. It's called the Rando channel. Maybe his name is Randy, and Rando is a takeoff on Randy, or maybe he's just a random guy and he's a rando. I don't really know. The main thing I've gotten from the few videos I've watched of him is he seems to like post-punk and shoegaze a lot. He had a video from a trip he had made to Las Vegas and was talking about records in that realm he picked up. And this is definitely, I definitely get the sense that this isn't going to be like your talk about the usual classic rock records or talk about the usual jazz records. So it's a little bit different, which is always nice to have. And so, fourth channel we're going to talk about is Ricefield Records. And so this is Michael. So he's an American who has now moved to Japan, and he's living somewhere in a small town in Japan. And one of the things I've found that's really cool about his channel is kind of the 2 main things I like to watch on YouTube, probably my 2 biggest things. You're thinking, okay, obviously the record thing, because that's where you're seeing me right now. So obviously videos involving records, but I also really like travel videos, travel vlogs. And so I watch some of the Japanese travel vloggers as they travel around Japan on trains and ferries. And so Michael's given us a few videos where he's traveled to some of the Japanese record stores, and that's something that I've enjoyed, combining 2 things that I'm into. And the 5th and final channel I'm going to talk about today is Garage Geek. And so Garage Geek seems to collect lots of things, media-wise, books, movies, magazines, comics, records. And so he did a video recently, and it was a response to someone else's video. I'm blanking out on who the other person is, but it was about being inclusive, which was a pretty cool video. The other kind of series he's doing right now is he's listening to music and doing videos based on recommendations from other channels. So you guys know I like Juliana Hatfield, so I'm going to recommend Garage Geek. Find the Juliana Hatfield 3, Become What You Are, from 1993. It's getting reissued for her 30th anniversary. So there's 5 channels you should be watching. I'll link up to them below.